All right, so today we're gonna get into the Phone Rebel Crystal Series for the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and of course, a huge shout out to Phone Rebel for always hooking your boy up with the latest cases for the channel. All right, so right here we do have two colors. We have the black version and we have the white version. Now they also make kind of a Sierra blue, fog blue looking one. I'm not sure if it's sold out or if it's not available right now because you can't purchase it on the website. I don't think for any of the iPhone 13 models. I don't think it's available. So you can purchase the black MagSafe and the white MagSafe, and that's exactly what we have here. All right, so we're gonna take a look at take a look at the black one right this second, and then we'll slap the other one on just so you can see what it's looking like. All right, but you're gonna get the regular Phone Rebel packaging. All right, nothing too fancy when it comes to the packaging. Let's go ahead and slit that open real quick and let's see what we get inside the packaging itself. Now this is gonna be my very first time running a clear Phone Rebel case. All right, I've always did the Gen 3 or the Flex series, but this is the first time doing a clear case, so I am excited for that. So on the inside, you do get a nano armor, all right? And this is gonna be their Flow Lab tempered glass screen protectors, which is weird because I feel like they will be shipping their own Phone Rebel screen protectors. I did a video review on those if you want to check it out, but they still got the Flow Lab nano armors, which isn't bad. This also has a notch on it, but these are very good screen protectors from what I've heard. But I already got a screen protector on my phone, so we're not gonna sit here and check that out. All right, we're gonna go past that. But we're here for the actual case itself. So here is the Crystal series with the black outline, everything that's going on around it. So this is going to look very familiar, of course, to the Gen 3, just is going to be a clear version. All right, so let's go ahead and go through it. On the inside there it says Phone Rebel Crystal series. On the inside you see you got that magnet right there. Now when you're looking at on the outside, everything is a high gloss. All right, there is nothing matte, anything on this case. Everything is going to be extremely high gloss, and on the inside you can see those shock absorption bumpers there. You get the buttons are going to be the same. All right, the buttons aren't the redesigned buttons that, you know, this is kind of the same buttons that has the fabric over them. But I'm gonna be real with you, I haven't had no issues on my regular Gen 3 when it came to the buttons with this style. I'm not sure if they're going to change them for this or just the Gen 3 version going forward. I'm not 100% sure, but don't worry about the buttons. Buttons work absolutely fine. All right, so you got the raise volume up and down, and you got your raise power button over there. All right, so let's go ahead and grab the 13 Pro Max in this Alpine green. This is going to look good. This is the reason you get these clear cases, so you can show off the color of that Alpine green right here, and that right there looks amazing, just like I thought it would, man. Any clear case, if you're a clear case person and you want to show off the color of this green, this is the only way really to run the Alpine green. The reflections is just going crazy on it, but it's really going to be able to show off the color of this and give you that level of protection that you can expect when it comes to Phone Rebel cases. All right, now they do have a description that says it is UV protected, so it's not going to yellow over time, which I can kind of believe it. A lot of these cases, the material that you can feel, if it's kind of like a rubber, kind of flexible TPU, it's usually going to rubber over time. Maybe I'll do a video talking about the cases that I know yellow over time, because I got a few over there that has turned yellow that claim they have UV yellowing protection, but that's for another video. All right, so let's take a look at the Phone Rebel in this right here, crystal clear. So let's go ahead and go around the case. So on the top, everything's going to be completely closed. Coming on that left side, you get that cutout for that mute toggle. Very tight, but easy to get to, not hard at all. Volume up and down, very nice and tactile, no issues when it comes to the buttons. Flip it over on the bottom, all of your cutouts are good to go there. Power button, nice and tactile, nothing there as well. And you know that camera is protected since it does have that lip that goes around it right there. Now, take a look at that lay on tail protection. I am rocking, of course, a tempered glass screen protector, and it does have lips that goes all the way around it, and it does have a little bit more raised when it comes to the four corners. So if this did fall on the ground, you definitely should be good to go. I'm pretty sure a lot of, if you're watching this video, I'm pretty sure you already seen his insane drop test that he did with his cases. These cases survive. If you can say anything else, these cases survive when you do extreme drop test. All right, so you definitely should be good to go in that category right there. Now, how does the case fit on the phone? Now, we already know Phone Rebel cases fit amazingly well, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be no different with this case right here. So when it comes to the top, you got no budge at all. Coming along the sides, very tight, just like I'd expect. And coming along the bottom, no movement at all. And this is exactly what I expected from this case. Coming down to the bottom, that's the most flex that you're going to get. But trust me, that's not nothing to worry about. That material is thick. It's going to snap right back inform just fine. So the fit of this is absolutely a perfect. When you're talking about popping off, this case is up there tight, all right? Like this isn't a case that's popping off by itself. You really have to pry to get this case off. So this is going to be an extremely tight, clear case right here from Phone Rebel, but they have some of the best fit in the business, all right? And how does it feel in your hands? It feels pretty good. I know they said they were working on the grip of it. Now, the thing about the Gen 3 Rebel style cases is there are kind of, some cuts and some edges to make it a little bit more grippy. But in my opinion, I feel like it's still a little bit slippery on the edges. I mean, when you're holding them, it does feel like it still may slip out your hand, and that's no knock to their cases because I have no problem with the Gen 3 case, but it's just when you make a clear case and the shinier, more slick material, I feel like that's where it's a little bit more slippery when you're in your hand. But it doesn't feel terrible. It still feels good. It keeps the phone, the Phone Rebel cases doesn't bulk it up a bunch, but it's the right bulk because you know it's going to be protective, all right? So feels good in your hand, doesn't feel sharp in the edges. I feel like there's no pinky down here that's digging into anything. Definitely feels pretty good. So you're bringing the MagSafe over here. Yes, we had to bring the OG MagSafe charger because this is how I can really test the strength of MagSafe, all right? And Phone Rebel cases always have had pretty solid MagSafe strength. The Crystal series is a little bit more weaker than the Gen 3 Rebel series. I always could tell that, but nonetheless, MagSafe works just fine when you're talking about putting it down on MagSafe. It is charging right there, but it's not going to try to pick up this base. So we're not talking about extremely strong magnets, but they are strong enough to get the job done when you're talking about MagSafe. And they're going to be just fine if you're going to use your official MagSafe accessories like the battery pack. Yes, accessories slide around a little bit more when you're talking about the clear back, but it's nothing too deal breaker. You know what I mean? Then you slap it on a MagSafe wallet, you're good to go. But just know when you're running the clear case, just pay attention to your MagSafe accessories because they might tend to move around and wiggle around just a little bit. All right, but here's going to be the Crystal series. This is going to be that black color. So let's go ahead and get this off real quick. All right, so you can pry it off. Just take your time and pry it off. Let's put that right here. And let's go ahead and grab the clear version so we can slap this on. This one has the white outline when it comes to the MagSafe. Now, this one I think will probably look really, really good if you had that silver iPhone 13 Pro or Pro Max. So let's pop this on right here. And this is kind of a personal preference thing, whether you want the clear with the white MagSafe ring or whether you want the black MagSafe ring. In my opinion, I feel like black kind of goes a little bit better with the Alpine, but it really just depends on what look that you're going for when it comes to both of these cases. You can either go black one, you can either go to the white one. Really doesn't make a difference, but if you have that Sierra Blue, definitely pay attention to when the Sierra Blue version comes out because that's going to go fire with the actual Sierra Blue iPhone 13 Pro. So when it comes to these cases, they are available for the Pro Max, Pro, and the 13. And I'm sorry, iPhone 13 mini users, you don't get any love once again. But that's it for the Crystal series. If you want to check out the video review of the Gen 3 Rebel, I'll pop it up above. But until next time, later.